Hey, what's up? Hello. I get weird as soon as I hit the record button, but you know what? I'll find my YouTube voice. This is still new for me. And eventually I'll look there in the camera and not at myself. It is what it is. It's all a journey, right? So if you're reading the title, you're probably like, what is this girl talking about? The law of attraction doesn't work. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. The only way to find out is to keep watching, right? Okay, so trying to think of where I want to start with this. I will say, I'm looking at my list over here. Hashtag Mercury and Virgo. But I'm a Leo sun, so I'm hella lazy. So it's all over, it's scattered, but at least I tried. Ignore that. I don't know what that was. But anyway, we're real here. We're authentic here. We're real. We are who we are because we love ourselves. We are abundant. We are love. Therefore, we attract love. Yeah. So you're kind of finding out that was a little bit on the clickbait side. If you're here, there's a reason. You're not manifesting, or you wouldn't be here. Or you are manifesting, and you're like, why isn't she manifesting? But I am. You're gonna have to forgive me. I didn't brush my hair today. Whatever. Every word you say is a spell. Every prayer you pray is a spell. Every thought you think is a spell. Everything has, like, when I was little, my favorite book, this is not a joke, my favorite book was a thesaurus. I loved finding new words for finding the same word, different words for the same word. I love to expand my vocabulary, expand my mind. It's become an obsession as I've become an adult. Whatever. But the thing about it is terminology. Manifestation is just creating your own reality, creating your own destiny. And the thing is even though I made this video to say manifestation doesn't work or the law of attraction doesn't work, whatever I decide to do when I get done with the video, is because the universe, it doesn't recognize negative words. The universe is abundant. The universe is love. That's the whole point. So by saying the universe doesn't work, all the universe hears is the universe work. Actually, it hears the universe does work. Yeah, that's exactly what it hears. So I'm not blocking myself. Hold on, let me reword that. Because if I take out the not, it says I'm blocking myself, right? You got to be careful the thoughts and the words that you use because that's the reality that you manifest. But if you don't give it like so much energy, you're going to be fine. Like, you don't have to freak out about every little word or thought that you have that's negative. Just fix it, catch and release. Catch the thought, change it, release it. Cut, what's he do? How does he do it? Cut it out? I don't remember, that was forever ago. Uncle, what's his name? Okay, I forgot. So the universe really only recognizes positive things. If you say I am broke, you're going to stay broke. If you say I don't have any money, it's not so bad. It's not as bad as saying I'm broke because you got to take that don't out. I'm gonna write a couple of sentences. I'm gonna try to write and talk at the same time. I don't know if I can do that. I can usually think and talk at the same time. So let's see. If you put I don't have any money, the universe, even though you said I don't have any money, the universe only hears, I know it's backwards, so just bear with me, use your brain. I have any money. Okay? Does it sound weird? Yes, it sounds weird, but that's what the universe hears. So you're not screwing yourself completely when you do that. You do want to be honest. Like if somebody, it's like, hey, let's go do something. I don't have any money. You got to put your pride aside and be honest, because if you lie, you're lowering your vibe a little bit. But you're your own God anyway, so if that's within your moral compass to do so, by all means, you're the only one that has to live and die with your soul at the end of the day. Anyways, I'm going to go a lot of places in circles. I don't know how to organize my thoughts. But everything that you do, everything that you say, everything that you think is a spell. This candle right here, that's a self-love candle. That's an unconditional love candle. It's a universal love candle. It's for me. It's for all of you. It's gonna burn every time. My intention was for it to burn every single time, or for it to, my intention to amplify every single time this video gets played. For me, for you, for everybody. That candle will never burn out. Okay, that's a spell, and it's got sigils on there. You know, sigils attract stuff. I'm new to the magic thing, but I've been a manifester since I was little, and I didn't consciously pay attention to it. I'm sorry, this keeps shaking. You're just gonna have to. I need better equipment, period, for our channel. So I'll attract that when it's time. Anyway, so when I was little and I would pray, I didn't really know what I was praying to, honestly. I kind of am thankful that I wasn't raised in church, but that's a whole nother segment on its own. I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I would really be careful about the way I prayed. I would really be weird. Like if I was comfortable in my bed, I wouldn't want to cross my legs while I was praying, because I felt like it would undo, you know, whatever I was saying. And instead of, like, I'd be careful about, I'm trying to think of an example. Instead of saying, like, I don't want so-and-so to so-and-so, I would word it in a way to where it wouldn't screw them over and it wouldn't screw me over. Like, I wouldn't manifest it in a weird way. Because you do have to be careful. You can be as specific as you want. You need to be specific. Otherwise, the universe is just going to take whatever frequency you give out and it's going to attract it right back to you. So yeah, I'd been doing that since I was little, and I was like, what is wrong with me? I was like, am I OCD? Of course, back then I didn't really know what OCD was, but I started learning about it over time, and it did stress me out. So yeah, in a way, it did manifest itself into what psychologists would call OCD. Whatever. I knew. I guess I was born with my third eye wide open. I had no idea. I don't remember what it was that scared me to make me close it, and I just now figured it out. I just now opened it back up 29 years later, and I'm starting to remember a lot of things. I'm starting to know a lot of things that I have no way of knowing. I don't know anything about mythical creatures. I wasn't into the fantasy world and stuff like that. I wasn't into. Only thing that I was really into was learning, logic puzzles, math puzzles, trying to make shit move with my eyes. Everybody's done that. Don't tell me you haven't done that. If you haven't done that, you had shitty parents, I guess. I don't know. Don't take offense to that. Okay, that's not for everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. #tarot. If you're here and you're not a subscriber to my channel, I do tarot as well, so get in on that. Anyway, so I feel like I'm rambling. Let me go over this real quick for a second. Okay. You're not manifesting because you may have not worked out some past karma. Past life karma, current life karma that you've racked up. Spirituality is a lot like a 12-step program. As bad as I hate to say it. Sometimes you do have to make amends. You have to clear that karma. For me, I had to swallow my Leo pride, and I had to apologize to my ex-husband for breaking him. I didn't think that I did that because of just some of the things that happened. I was like, I felt like I was the one who got hurt. I was failing to acknowledge that I did some damage myself. So I went through a cycle where I was like, man, I can't get that out of my head. Like him and his fiance were in my energy, and I was like, why am I feeling that? Why am I feeling like there's something wrong here? And I don't want to go too far into detail because I don't want to overstep anybody or upset anybody, but I had to just say I'm sorry in one way or another. You know, I was like, you holding on is blocking you in your relationship, and it's also blocking me. Because even though we are legally divorced or physically divorced, spiritually we were still married because that cord had not been cut yet, not on my end. But it hadn't been cut already. I mean, it hadn't been cut on both sides. So spiritually we were still stuck together. Therefore, neither one of us can thrive in our own relationships. Let's see. What kind of inspired this video was that my grandma has been diagnosed with cancer, and we were told that it was really bad. But then, like, I just talk to her every day and try to lift her spirits up, and what do you know? Her tumor shrank, okay? And she's not really getting chemo all the time because for some reason, everything happens for a reason. Nothing's a coincidence. 11:21 on my timer, that's what time I was born, was 11:21. So it's not a coincidence, it's a synchronicity. Everything happens for a reason. And I just talked to her every day, lift her spirits up, try to teach her about spirituality little by little. I tread lightly because she's a devout Christian, so I have to tread lightly. Anyway, so we got in the kitchen and I said, Grandma, while I was making my lunch, I said, Grandma, I want you to write down some stuff. I was like, it may make you uncomfortable, it may feel weird, but I want you to try. And I'm like, what else are you going to do? Sit in your room? No, you're going to hang out with me and we're going to talk. So I had her write down a bunch of stuff like, I am love, I am abundant. Those are pretty generic compared to what I actually said. I was like, I want you to write, I am cancer free 3 times. I want you to write, my family loves me unconditionally. I love myself unconditionally. I love my body, because she just complained about her body. I'm just like, you're fine, whatever. So I just had her write a whole bunch of things, and I was like, I made her fill the whole page up, and I was like, I want you to write that every single day. Because even though your conscious mind is like, none of this has really happened, your higher self or your subconscious mind triggers your conscious mind into making moves towards these things happening. Okay, so you may be using spell work and affirmations and stuff like that, and you'll notice over time you're making different moves. It's because your conscious has told your subconscious to do these things. It's like nerves. Like when you have to use the bathroom, you know, your brain sends a wave down to your bladder to trigger you to go to the bathroom. It's the same thing. It works the exact same way. Your subconscious sends a trigger to your conscious, and you start making moves. Okay? You may not believe in it at first, but you know what they say about habits. If you keep doing it, it becomes a habit. So if you keep writing these things, it's just like a domino effect. You keep writing these things down, and these things keep happening. And it's like you can't really like manipulate the universe. I want to shoot over here. You can't really manipulate the universe because, let me figure out how to word this. You can't manipulate the universe because everything that's already there, I mean, everything that you can manifest is already there for you. It's just a matter of the universe will send it to you when you are ready to receive it. If you are guilty about something, you block yourself. If you continue to feel guilty about what you did 6 years ago, you'll continue to block yourself from manifesting anything related to that, I guess. Like, for me, I guess I felt guilty subconsciously. I didn't know it. I wasn't acknowledging it. My pride's real big. I guess I felt I'd been feeling guilty for just my relationship with my ex-husband. For even having it at all, for one, even though I got a fantastic child out of the deal. But I was just like, I was guilty about staying so long, I guess. it really should have only lasted about a year. It lasted 8. So we blocked each other from our own destiny because we weren't a frequency match. We weren't twin souls. We weren't twin flames. We were a lesson. We made some sort of contract from at the beginning of time to teach each other lessons, to learn what we don't want in a relationship. But our human minds have to figure that out. They have to work on releasing whatever in order for us to remember why we were put here, what our purpose is. I'm gonna have to take a drink real quick. I know it's kind of rude. I don't know how to edit videos, so you're just gonna have to see me do it. This is so awkward. Okay, I'm also doing this to get more comfortable with myself. So if the world sees me be awkward, well, you're seeing the real me. This is also me being authentic to myself. By doing this, okay, let me start from the beginning. When I write down, I love myself. Oh, I didn't mean to flip y'all off. I just saw it in the mirror, whatever that is, the camera on blue. Shit stains. When I write things down, I make moves to change things. If I write down, I love myself, I start loving who I really am. I start being my true self. And here I am, going viral. I'm saying it because I'm speaking into existence. Here I am going viral for the world to see me be a total weirdo. And I'm okay with that because I love myself and I'm comfortable with myself. And I'm consciously trying to get more comfortable with myself. So there's that. That's, there's my love candle. So it's my sigils are attracting unconditional self-love so that I can be loved, so that I can put love back out there, so that I can attract it back to myself. And the cycle repeats itself. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's see. I want to tell you something that might be blocking you. This is probably going to end up being a whole series because this is infinite. Any memes or photos that you have on your phone that are words, those are spells. I just went through my phone and deleted everything because screenshots that you have from arguments that you had with people, they won't go away. If you don't release what no longer serves or purge that shit, it won't go away. It'll stay with you. So I just deleted everything in my phone. I was like, you know what? If I need to find something, if I need something, I'll find it on Pinterest, I'll find it on Instagram, Google, somebody will send it to me, it will find its way back to me. So, even though I had attachments to a lot of those cool ass memes and cool affirmations and some of the sad ones, and I was like, oh, poor pitiful me, I had a pity party. Why did I even save that? I guess so that I could get rid of it, I don't know, but I lost my train of thought. Squirrel. Story of my life. Anyway, so I deleted it all, let go of my attachments, which is something that we all have issues with, is attachments. In order to reach total nirvana, you have to let go of all attachments of self. So those memes and those affirmations, those negative affirmations, at some point they were manifestations in your phone of negative thoughts. Some of them. Even though I deleted the positive ones, I still know that I will attract back what I need in that moment because I'm changing my life. I'm not going backwards. I'm staying present and I'm going forward. The only thing that I'm doing with the past is learning from it so that I can use it in the present and my future will be bright. I don't have any reason to hold on to who I used to be because I used to be bipolar. What? No, I'm not. I wasn't then, and I'm not now. I just was channeling and I didn't know it. That's, yeah. If you want to talk about mental illness, I do healing sessions. What is on my face? I do healing sessions. All my sessions are $27 a piece. We can get to the root cause of what your issue is. Spiritually, I'm sorry, lip gloss problems. And you'll discover that you're not really mentally ill. These are just words, this terminology for a spiritual gift or a trauma that you haven't resolved. Let's argue. No, I'm just kidding. We can get to the root of your problems really fast. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I quit cold turkey taking antipsychotics and Klonopin for bipolar disorder. I wasn't sleeping. It wasn't like I was out of my mind. It was just I couldn't sleep to save my life. Sorry, I know it's weird, but I got something sticky on my hand. Mom probs. I hate being sticky. That was a negative thought, but I'm not going to give it any more energy than that, so I'm not going to, like, attract stickiness. But, oh, hold on a minute. I am sticky. Love sticks to me. Money sticks to me. I don't know. You know, I am sticky to all of the abundance. It all sticks. It gets attracted to me and it sticks to me. Yeah, I guess I'm going to give that some energy. There's a reason that I had something sticky on my hand. I don't even know what that was. There's a reason for that. It's so that I could manifest, because the universe wants to give you everything that you desire, so long as you're using it for a higher purpose. I don't know necessarily what I'm using these things for on a surface level. I just know that there's a bigger picture, and I want to be part of that. I want to help people be a part of that. I want to help us rise to the fifth dimension, or whatever dimension we end up in. I'm okay with not knowing where the destination is, because I'm just enjoying the journey along the way. I'm an ancient soul. I was here from the beginning of time. If you look into your numerology, which is something that we will do in your healing sessions, and find out what your life path number is. I'm looking at my bulletin board. My life path number is a 33. I'm a master teacher. If you simplify that, it's a 6, which is the caregiver. I focus a lot on the master teacher thing. It's the caregiver. Also amplified the number 3, which is the gifted child. So I'm a gifted individual when it comes to taking care of people and teaching people. So I'm a healer. I'm a healer. I teach people how to heal themselves. Okay, and I manifested that somehow along the way. I don't know how, but it was already set up in my destiny. Once you figure out your soul path in life, a whole new world will open up for you, and you will attract things left and right, and you're like, it's raining cats and dogs. You know, I love cats and dogs. Keep raining cats and dogs. You'll just be amazed at the things that come into your life. Peace, happiness, love, abundance, money. I hate saying money, because I have a negative attachment to it that I have to work out. But it's okay, because I know that I deserve the abundance to live the life that I want to live, to continue raising my vibes so that I can continue spreading the word to the collective, you know, to raise the consciousness so that we can rise up into the highest dimension. I am fired up, y'all. My vibes are so high right now. I don't even know if I've even made any progress with this video, or if I've hit a nerve with anybody. I just feel like it's right, so I'm gonna post it. And when I get a wild hair, I'll just get on here and make videos, and they'll go viral, because I want all of you to manifest your destiny. I don't want you to be stuck in an office cubicle, just miserable and gray and melancholy. I want you to see the world. I want you to get out of that. I want you to be able to have the money to do that, and it doesn't matter where it comes from. Well, I mean, as long as it's clean money, but you know, spirit money is clean. So I want you to figure out what your purpose is, so that you can follow that, so that you can manifest the abundance and get out and see things. The world is beautiful. Heaven is on earth. Hell is on earth. You are one entity. Angel, devil on your shoulder, that's because you are God and you are Satan. You choose what you project. If you want to project negative vibes, that's the devil over here. You're Satan. Awful. You're going to just attract terrible things. It might seem cool in the beginning because your ego self, you know, drugs, sex, and alcohol, blah, blah, blah. That shit lowers your vibe. But if you choose to be God, if you choose to be your own God, you'll manifest your destiny. Oh man, my eye's been twitching this whole time. And that's one of like my spirit messages. Or my spirit manifestations. But anyways, I'm going to get off here for now. And I'm going to post this and see what happens. I'm open to receiving anything that comes to me. If you want to donate to grow our channel, what was that? If you want to donate to grow our channel, to get the word out, so that I can keep teaching you how to do things, so that you can make your channel and grow your channel and manifest your destiny. You know, your vibe attracts your tribe. Your vibe attracts anything. If you give, you will receive. If you, I don't know where I'm going with that. It's just going to continue going off on a tangent. You get my point. So there will be links in the description box about how to get in touch with me for psychic readings, tarot readings, palm readings. I think my smoke alarm needs a new battery. I wonder what that means. Anyways, I'll figure it out later. It'll reveal itself in time. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, so anyway, donations, bookings, subscribe, like, share, comment, do whatever. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I love interacting with y'all. I love it. It's fun. I'm living out my life, and I want you to do the same thing, okay? Love you guys. Bye. What was that? That was weird. Whatever.